Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here, once again back in Forza Horizon 5 with a share code for a tune for the BMW i8. The share code 100-592-957. I call it Trial Winner V3. I'm going to show you what makes this tune so good and how I've won the trial here. The trials in this game are brutal this time around. They're no longer a joke. Like in Horizon 4. In Horizon 4, Unbeatable was just really hard. And the most difficult thing was avoiding the AI that didn't just collide into you and ruin all your game. That seems to be better this time around, but you still need to drive good and have a good tune. So here's how we did it. With the engine, I used a 4-liter V8. I have tried pretty much everything else just to experiment with. Leaving it naturally aspirated, leaving it all-wheel drive. Let's take a look at the engine upgrades. We have a race intake. We have a race throttle body. We have stock fuel system. We have a sport ignition, stock exhaust. We do have race cams and race engine block. Race valves, we have stock valves and stock pistons though. We have stock oil. We do have a stage and flywheel though. For handling, we have stock brakes and race suspension and race anti-roll bars. We don't have chassis reinforcement or weight reduction. For the driveline, we have a race clutch. We have a sport gearbox. And we have a sport driveline. We have a race diff. For tires, we're using rally tires. That's what gets us so much grip. Stock front tire width, max rear tire width because we're all-wheel drive. We have max wheel spacers. And rims, you can use kind of anything here, as long as it's heavy. Anything that takes away weight will increase your PI, so you want something heavy to keep the weight up as much as possible. We have stock rim size. That should about cover it though. We do have a rear wing because adding a rear wing on this game, if you have all-wheel drive, does seem to take away quite a bit of PI. Don't worry, you can tune out all the drag with tuning. For tuning, tire pressure I set to 29. I have max acceleration for the final drive because we have a sport gearbox. I flattened out the camber of the race suspension because we're not on any high banked angled courses. Toe, tiny bit in and out. Front caster is stock. Anti-roll bars are right in the middle. I slammed it. And front suspension is a little bit stiffer all around than rear. Rear suspension is stock. I have minimized the rear aerodynamics because we don't need it in A-Class. Braking, can't mess with that. Differential, I have lowered the front drive so we don't get on-power understeer. And I've given it a little bit more rear drive for a little bit more oversteer. So yep, that does seem to be the best tune there. And I think you can leave the center bias stock, but I've given it a little bit more to the rear because I like it that way. So I didn't really change anything. I don't know why it prompted me to do that. That should be it. We have our V8 i8. I would like to try to do the trial, but it might take a long time, so you're going to have to trust me. You see there, I did beat it. Yeah, it'll take a couple of minutes to get in, so I don't want to wait that long. How do you drive this tune? You do need to shift up quickly through the gears, but once you get into like 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you leave it there through the whole race. Only on the last race do you really use 6th. We have a lot of RPM. We have a lot of power with the V8. More power than stock. You don't have as much torque because I think it gets rid of some of the hybrid stuff. But as far as I can tell, you don't really need it if you stay high in the RPM, which this engine loves to do. So that's it. This tune should help you win the trial, or at least not get lashed in the trial. If you take a look at how I'm taking turns, you can see I am very stuck to the road here. You will be going up in the rain in the trial, so you will have less grip. That's why I chose rally tires over the stock tires. The stock tires just don't seem to like the rain. Rally tires don't seem to really care about it. Makes sense because they have so much tread to get rid of the water. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. If you guys found this tune helpful, you can leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. And of course, you can see here I did win the trial using this tune. I'll see you all in the future.